Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my second Build-A-Page video of making page kits. So, as I mentioned, before I do that, of course, let me not forget to mention that, of course, I am doing this fun series, which is the brainchild of my friend Chris, Kristen Crafts, here on YouTube. And we do this together with Christy's Beautiful Life, and Shannon from She's Crafty, and Jen from Kay's Mom, and Sheila over on Instagram, and she is Scotian Scrapbooker. I'm not sure if everybody is joining this month. I think so. Anyway, all of their channels will be linked down below, and if someone is not able to join this month, you can still go on over and discover their channel, because there will be tons of gorgeous inspiration there anyway. All right, so for sort of the second portion of Build-A-Page. Now, yesterday I sort of put together 5 starting point semi-page kits already, and then I have this little bit of a project. So Build-A-Page might have a couple of bonus layouts this month. We'll have to see, because I really want to play along in my own way with Ali Edwards and her week in the life. She's been doing this for many, many years. I think she varies. It's not the same week every year, and I'm not sure if she does it only once a year or more than once, but this will be the first time that I am playing along with that type of idea. I'm not going to make a full album. I'm not going to go into very in-depth stories, but I thought it would be fun to capture a week for the fun of it. And this week happens to have a few fun little things that I think would be fun to capture. Build-A-Page, for one. I think I'll do a 6x8 page on where that idea came from Chris, and what we're doing and how I'm enjoying it. As I mentioned to you yesterday, it is a holiday here in Quebec on Friday. The 24th of June is Saint Jean-Baptiste Day. So it's the Quebec patron saint. It has a few political connotations and all that. That's not what I'm going to get into. As I said, I don't want to go deep into the stories, but I do want to record that this year there will be some celebrations here in our little town after having been canceled for 2 years in a row. And that's sort of what I want to focus on. I want to focus on a new routine with my mom. I've already taken this photo walking back from my mom's. I might take a couple more this week, but this might be the little bit more of an in-depth story. I want to maybe take a photo at the same time every day. And I was thinking, yesterday I was talking to you, I said, well, I could take a screenshot of the weather, maybe a photo of Chopin at the same time every day. And I think what I've decided is I will take a photo at the same time every day. I'm not sure what that time will be yet. If you have a suggestion, let me know. But it will be a different photo, but it will be a capture at. And it might be early-ish in the morning, so like that would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday before I leave for work. Thursday we have a big appointment for Mom at the eye clinic. I definitely want to record that. So it might be that. It might be a photo in the evening when I get home. Generally, I like to relax a bit before dinner, and I'm generally home by 5:30, whether, I've gone to Mom's, or I've gone for errands, or that appointment, or I've worked, except for Mondays, which are my long day. Any other day, I'm generally home and have a little bit of a relaxation. So I might take it around there, and it might be a different one. So it might be me looking at Chopin at, 5:30 or 6. maybe my dinner one night. I think that's where I want to go with it. Anyway, I'm going to integrate it into, so my reading, watching, and eating album is going to become a bit more of a general, at the end of the year, it might be sort of like, I don't know, a year in review, a year in the life, just everyday snippets, not specifically, not a month in review, not a week, not weekly, not project lifestyle, but just fun little snippets. So I've already done the reading, watching, for the first part of the year. I've been keeping up with it fairly well. January, watching the Australian Open, reading some Christmas books still, watching a mystery over on Acorn. Joey was away, so doing some cooking at the bakery in the early part of January. My soup, I do love soup. You see, I have something blank here that I need to go back and fill in, and I'll see what that might be. Reading in February. I haven't finished that book. Oh my God, friends, I'm telling you. Watching The Corner on BritBox. I had forgotten how much I love my warm spinach salad, so I got that back out and sort of recorded that. Watching the Miami Open in March. My little ritual on some of the larger finals. Well, not larger, but on final day, if it is a time zone that is appropriate, I will also often treat myself to a little martini. The Miami Open was appropriate. The final was in the late afternoon. My TBR, this was just a fun project for Spiegel Mom Scraps that I wanted to get in there. My sort of reading, Crop and Create, which was the end of April and the 1st of May. Some more cooking, and Roland Garros, which I did for what day was it now, of 30 Days of Sketches, which we are still in best of the 30 Days of Sketches. So I want to continue on that idea, and I had actually, and I'm going to add that in there, I had actually ordered the Echo Park, one of the sales. Christy, I think, caved on the current sale that's going on over at Scrapbook Your Joy, and I had caved on the one, when was it? Was it National Scrapbooking Day? Or was it earlier? I don't remember. Anyway, and I got the day in the life, and I didn't really know why I was getting it, except that I like Echo Park, and I sort of figured I could use it in that 6x8 album. So I just got the collection pack and the die-cut cardstock pieces, and the ephemera, and the frames and tags. So I have those. Now, my idea, there's some gorgeous papers on the B side here. So January, February, March, April, and May have come and gone. So my idea, I think, perhaps with these might be to use the B-sides, because there are some, look at that. Is that not absolutely a beautiful
paper? The rainbow's always good. Now, you see, this one I think I would use parts of. And I would maybe do some cutting out of some of the sheets here. I won't be using any of the months, I don't think, anyway, up until June. Then we also have here, always plan your dreams, to-do list, important. These are, I'm not sure I would use. This happened today, I might use. Can't stop, won't stop is not something I would use, but this is absolutely gorgeous. I will use this for sure. And then we have May. Give me all the happy thoughts I might use. Create your own adventure. Well, not so sure. Let's get I'm not a planner. I mean, I'm going to be 65 in October. I still work. 3 days a week, one long, two normal. That will be reducing a little bit, but I don't plan much other than a little bit my sort of scrapbooking and things that I want to make sure that I don't miss. So Let's Get Planning is sort of not for me, but this gorgeous floral is. So I'm going to straight away put these on this side. Now, what I'm going to do for Week in the Life, I'm going to use this June card as part of my intro. So I will start with a pocket page. I will use June, and I will put down here with some thickers, I think gold thickers, 20 to, I guess it's 27. Is it 27 or 26? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So 20, 26. So definitely going to use this. Life is magical. Take photos. Don't know. These are the days. So days of the week. I think I might use this card. So this and this with I think I will use these two as sort of the intro page. So I think I'm going to put that there. And then I might just sort of decorate a little bit another 3 or 4. And that will be the start. So I'm going to start with a pocket page, 2 4x6s, and one 4x6 and 2 3x4s. I think that is where we will start. Then I want to definitely record as a full page. Now you see, and these I guess I will keep and see whether I use them throughout the rest of the year. So these I will set aside. I will start with these two. I'll see if I do the currently one. This could perhaps be another. But I think here I could just go back and maybe just jot down a couple of either ideas or something throughout the week. That is my first idea. And then now you see I definitely, as I said, I want to record. So I think I want this one for sure. And I think this needs to be... Oh, that is so pretty. Would I do it with this? Maybe like a 6x8. And I think, yeah, I think I will do this as a 6x8 with a little bit of the rainbow here and the photo of me walking back from Mom's. That is, I think, what I want to do for that, because I like the idea of the rainbows on that page, and I want it to be a full 6x8. Now, I don't know whether I will do 1/3, 2/3 on the vertical or on the horizontal, but I think that is what I would like to do for that one for sure. Yeah, and we'll see if there's anything here that I want to keep. Oh, see, now I might like this one more. It seems a little bit... Now, they're exactly the same colors. Here's me thinking. But here I think you can see the days better, so I might use this one. I might use this one. So, definitely going to do that for the new routine, I think, with Mom. And I might bring in a little bit of that to record also the eye clinic. I might bring in a little bit of the rainbows for that as well. Then now you see here I have just this lovely blue, so I think I'm going to use this for sure, maybe the currently, and I am going to use a chunk of this for a 6x8, because then I also want to talk about the eye clinic for Mom, and I think these two would be very nice. And I think that, now I don't know that I will do a double page. I don't think it needs to be a double page, but I think it needs to be a 6x8. There will be perhaps not as much journaling for this. The big journaling page, and therefore nod to the more in-depth stories that Ali tends to do, will be on the new routine page. And what I mean about that is something as mundane as my mom is a lot closer to me, so the walk is different from what it used to be. She used to be close to 3 kilometers away. She's now not quite 1.5, even a little bit less than that. So my walk going and coming is very different. But really where she is now and where she was in June of last year. In June of last year, I was just starting to look and trying to find somewhere where Mom, at that point we made the decision that Mom had to move. She was no longer able to function autonomously in the residence that she was in, which was really a residence for autonomous people. It was a retirement home as opposed to an assisted living in any way, shape, or form. Mom was really having trouble functioning at that time. I was doing her groceries. She did have a cleaning lady, but then as COVID, they would allow, they wouldn't allow, they would allow, they wouldn't allow. So I was having to do quite a bit of that. I was having to get mandates and organizing things with the banks and finding a place for her. And she was not functioning very well at all. So that was last June. This June, Mom has a beautiful little studio in the more, I guess we call it an intermediate, semi-autonomous intermediate kind of care facility. There are special floors for people with more cognitive problems, and then the other floors, which are people that are more mobility issues, which is Mom. And so her little studio is just gorgeous and lovely. Everything is included, all the meals. She gets her breakfast delivered to her studio. She goes down for a half meal at lunch because that would be too much for Mom to have a full meal, and then she goes to dinner. Everything is close. At the other residence, it was quite frankly, it was almost a 750-meter walk to go from her apartment in the 3rd building over to the 1st building, although it was indoors, to the dining room, whereas here she's 25 steps from the elevator. She goes down, turns the corner, she's in the dining room. So she's able to move around with much more ease. The cleaning is done. Everything is included, so that for me, although I still need to take care of some of, her financial matters or taxes and all that kind of stuff, the burden is much, much less. There's me telling you my entire life story, my friends. Oh, there you go. Oh, well, much less of a burden. On the days that I go, I help her get dressed, because she has not taken that service yet. She's a little bit proud and she doesn't want to do it. So she battles along and does it herself. But on the 2 days a week that I go, I will help her do that, but it's a lot less. We can sit and visit, enjoy tennis together. So it's a very, very, she is a lot more functional, awake, aware. Two different people. So that will be the sort of in-depth story of what I want to tell from last June to this June. And that is why I want to use this rainbow paper to do that. So that will go with that. The eye clinic, we will use these 2 papers, I think. And I think those will be 6x8. And then the other 6x8 that I want to do is Johnny Baptist. So maybe I will use it here for Oh Happy Day. You see, I might use this for the record, Documented Life, when I'm talking a bit about Mom's. So you see, maybe I will do a 6x8 and then a pocket page where I can do a lot more journaling. We'll see. Or I will do one of my, the way I was doing it in Me, Myself, and I, where I would do sort of a 6x8 more decorated page. And then on the other side, I would bring back in a little bit of these 2 papers and do it on a Nicole Jones 911 grid. I may do that. But New Routine, Eye Clinic. Then I think I will use some of the leftovers here for the Johnny Baptist. I think I'm going to fussy cut some of these flowers, and I'm going to go into the Sweet Rush and get sort of the darker blue, because our provincial colors, of course, are that royal blue and white. So I might go in and get a darker blue. I think I will, actually, and pair it with this. And I will probably do some fussy cutting. I might use the Here and Now with that. So that is sort of, so I'm going to do 6x8s for the New Routine, for the Eye Clinic, for Johnny Baptist, and then I will do some I think I will do an accompanying either pocket page using these two for the New Routine, or I will use the grid, but I think I'm going to try and use this collection. So I think I'm going to use these two and with these papers as well to do a little bit more journaling. I am then going to do a couple of pocket pages just for the fun of it, with, I think, that photo at the same time every day. And that would be 3x4s. So I would do 7 3x4s using some of the lovely 3x4s that I can find in here, or just these papers, with 7 photos at the same time. And then maybe one sort of journaling page, a little bit about some fun general things this week. Maybe, you know, what I was reading in the evening, or that kind of thing. I will enjoy today. Definitely, this is my story daily. I'll bring that in, bring in this tab. So I will use the sticker sheet as well. Now, I don't know whether, you know, you're going to find that being respecting the Build-A-Page, but I think it does. I mean, I think we can interpret Build-A-Page any way we want to, because I will be building pages with these lovely supplies. So I am going to call it part of Build-A-Page, my friends. What do you think? And are you doing a week in the life? And if you are, how are you doing it? I would love, love, love to hear your thoughts. Have you been doing it for more than once? Will this be your first time? And what is your approach? And again, make sure you pop on down below, see what all my friends are doing over on Instagram and here. Use hashtag BAP, June 2022 maybe, hashtag BAP, or hashtag Build-A-Page. And I will see you back here tomorrow, my friends. Thank you so, so much for being here with me. I just have the best subbies. I love reading all of your comments, and I love how much interest you put into the Build-A-Page series. See you tomorrow, my friends. Bye for now.